Hello everyone, my name is Kurazarrh, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. It has been a while since I last recorded. I'm recording this on kind of the first day after we got our house back from our snowstorm. We had a few days without power, and I'm down in the den. I had to light a fire, and now the whole house smells of really pleasant wood smoke. It's actually kind of nice. Anyway, folks, we're going to get back to it here. We are kind of getting toward the end of our first captain here, because we have gotten, if I can find gazetteer, journal, nope, hold, here we go. So we have somewhere here, maybe it's not in our hold, but we have two of the 4 items that we need to pass down to our next character, our next captain. It might be in here. Do we have it in here somewhere? Maybe not. I'm not sure where these are kept. And it has been a while, so it could be right under my nose and I'm just not seeing it. But we should have the hearts passer downer, and we should also have the mirrors, I think. Is it mirrors? No, it's veils. No, it's pages. Silly me. Anyway, we are going to continue this quest to build up our next character by continuing the Venturer's Desires. We're going to basically max this guy out in London, and then he's going to request passage to the Avid Horizon. Once that happens, we are going to then, well, before that happens, I guess I should say, we're going to go to the surface, and we're going to push along the sort of rebels or the anarchist plots. And I think we'll start with that, because we're going to go down to, I can bring up the map here. Here we go. So we need to go to Khan's Heart to either get some literature or some parabola linen. But I think we're going to go down to the Canal first, and we're going to start sort of moving some of that stuff around here. Basically, we need to bring back information or supplies to London to further the anarchists' plots. Once it gets to 7, then they will have attained supremacy. So we're going to do that. We're going to go down here first, then over to Khan's Heart, then probably back to London, and then we'll do this a couple times. Hopefully it shouldn't take much. We should only need to do maybe 1 or 2 more trips for the Venturer, and then we can just sort of do a couple more runs of the Canal. Now, since we are here, it's not going to make us a ton of money. Oops, wrong button. But we are going to prep by buying a few more fuel. We need 22 fuel, I believe. And we're going to buy like 1 more supply. And then we're going to fill our cargo hold with coffee. Now, this isn't normally a great idea because we're not getting it particularly cheap, but we will make a little bit of money with each run up to the surface. So let's go ahead and launch. And away we go. And sometimes I forget how slow this game can be sometimes. I enjoy the pacing of it. I do. It's just like, wow, I'm used to, say, Star Sector or Vintage Story, and I'm just kind of, gliding through the ocean. Now, before we actually go to the Avid Horizon, because that will actually end our current captain, we will want to make sure that we do things like sell off any odds and ends that we don't, need for the Avid Horizon, which will include probably some of our collected items and other stuff. Here we are at the Canal. I'm probably going to have to buy a couple more fuel, but that isn't a problem. So just for the record, we bought the coffee in London for 50 per unit. I don't remember what it costs to, or what we'll get for it up on the surface, but I guess I'll find out. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. We had our terror was really high previously. Okay. Now we do have some restful nights, I believe, so I think we should be okay there. Let's go ahead and dock. Let's see. We need 22 fuel. So we'll get a couple of those. Let's get a port report and some surface gossip. We'll move in a great game. Nice. Not too shabby. Okay. And then we should be able to go to the surface. So here we have to be a little bit careful. We don't want to gain more yearning burning, if possible. It's bad for you. There we go. Someone screams. Ah, we got something awaits you, apparently. Okay, so we're going to go to Naples. Okay. And then, let's see. We need to avoid losing crew, mostly. Fuel is not cheap. Okay, it's not too bad, though, honestly. Let's go to Vienna. Yep, 10 Echo. Here we are. We can deliver coffee. Gas lamps glow. Waiters swoop. Chess players hunch over their tables. The melancholic proprietor looks up from his mustache wax. Aha, he says gloomily. My only remaining friend. I'm glad you're not dead yet. Okay, let's give him some coffee. Okay, so we had, what, 10 in our hold? So we got 80 a pop. That's pretty good. That's not the worst thing in the world. So, yeah. Not too shabby. So we do want to... Okay. We have 2. So this will tell us when we get close. Once we do this 7 times, then we will have given them complete supremacy. And it will also lock us out from talking to the Admiral and doing port reports. So that's why I want to do this sort of last. The Calendar Council. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's do it. And we're going to go back to Naples. Now, let's see. We do have... How much fuel do we have? We have 11. It's actually cheaper here than down below. It was 20. So let's buy 10 more fuel. Maybe even 10 more. How many supplies? Let's see. 5 Echo. Or 50 Echo for 10. I don't think we need 10 supplies. Let's get the recent news. Oh, here we go. Wow, okay. Interesting. That's probably enough supplies. So let's go ahead and head back to Avernus. We can, if we want to, spend some stuff here to maybe get some money. But I'd like to avoid that for now, because we could lose crew members, and it's a bad idea. Well, let's do it. Let's do it once just to see how it goes. So we were unlucky. We lost 10 fuel. We lost 2 crew. Wow. Holy moly. Okay. All right. Well, let's not do that again. That stung. That stung a bit. Okay, let's get out of here. Back below. Whew. And we are going back to... Oh, below here. Okay, there we go. We still have, I think, 5 crew. So, yep, there we go. And I think we're good. 13 fuel and 6 supplies. That should be plenty. And I think that's all for now. There's some service gossip. May as well. Oh, nice. Okay. And then let's go to Khan's Heart? No, Khan's Glory, I think. We need to go to the shops there, and we need to buy us a bunch of literature or parabola linen. And I always have to stop and think about how to pronounce that. Parabola linen. It's a mouthful. A lot of things in this game really are a mouthful. So let's head on out, and unless anything devastating or amusing occurs, I will see all of you at Khan's Glory. And actually, I lied. Let's stop by here first. See if we can spend our something awaits you. Oh, we can get an extra crew. Not a bad idea. Let's get a port report. A matter of luck. Any supplies here? Okay. Not really worth it. That 60% burned me twice now. Let's see. We could explore and get some stuff, or we could do tea with this guy. I'm kind of feeling a crew member, just in case. They're cheap. It's perfect. Don't really need... Well... No, fuel is cheaper in the Khanate, so let's go. And here we are. I do think we have to go to Khan's Heart, because here's the Nephrite quarter here. So we'll go dock in the southern part of town. I do love the music here. And something awaits you. Perfect. Let's go see what all we can get here. Okay. There's someone in the shadows who wants our... Ah. That seems like a dangerous option. Okay, so we have to actually enter the quarter, which will enable the shops. Interesting. Establish a spy. That'd be fun. Okay. Seek intelligence. 0%. Interesting. I've never actually done this before, because I didn't really pump my veils up previously, in previous playthroughs, and so I was never really able to establish a good spy network. Let's enter the quarter, and let's see. So, we can buy literature. Oh, this is cheap. This is so cheap. Wow. Okay. There's also the spider silk. Ah, but no parabola linen. Okay. Let's see here. We can sell this, sure. Get a bit of money for that. Definitely buying fuel for relatively cheap. I'm going to buy no supplies, no candles. Let's do 7 literature. There we go. And then let's fill the rest up on coffee, because it's cheaper here. Oh. I didn't want that many. Let's see. What's our hold look like? I really wish it would tell us without having to go to this tab. Okay, so let's leave it at 11. And we're going to head back to London and fulfill this gentleman's desire for romantic literature. The adventurer's desire. See, on the way back, what we could try doing, now that we have the submarine, is we can go to Low Barnet, and we can hopefully dump our something awaits you there, since we can't go to Hunter's Keep anymore. So let's try that, because I really don't want to lose our literature or pay an exorbitant fee for importing it. Because, as we all know, every time that I don't think the taxman's going to get me, they get me. Ooh, dear. I don't think we want to fight them. They're pretty tough, at least hit point wise. Not sure about firepower, though. Let's lose them over here. Bye, guy. I'm not sure you can catch me anyway. Alright, well, I'll see all of you hopefully back at London, or when we're getting into the area. I will then catch up with all of you as we are going to Low Barnet. Maybe figure out how to get there. It's been a long time since I used the submarine, and in the last time I played the game, I really only used it a little bit. I didn't have a powerful ship. I was kind of sort of speedrunning the game a little bit, and The Submariner was new at the time, so it should tell you how long it's been since I played the game. And I was terrified of being underwater. I mean, it is spooky under there. There's a lot of places where you just can't see anything, and there are some big critters down there. There are some big things that want to come eat your face. Oh, do you see that right there under the mouse? That indicates that there is a creature under there. It's probably just a crab. But oh, and it just teleported. Love that. So if we get close, they'll tend to surface and then attack. So I'm just kind of avoiding that a little bit. And I might stop at Mutton Island first and try to dump our something awaits you there. I don't know that we can. I think we'll just try it and find out. As long as it isn't the pick up a bunch of survivors. They're, well, sorry. They're on their own. Leave that pirate ship alone up there. No, go away, dude. A fog bank. Let's see, what can we do here? Anything? So we can get the port report. We can smuggle refugees. You're not doing that right now. Let's get a... Hey, there we go. Port report, not too bad. So we can't dump our something awaits you here. Okay. Then let's try going to Low Barnet. I'm going to need to shoot that crab though, aren't I? It looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Maybe. Yeah, the crab's kind of going away. Hello, friendo. Yeah. Have some of this. Gonzo. What have we got? Ooh, dissect it? Sure, why not? Hey, got a secret. Nice. That is something else we'll have to do. We'll want to make sure that we spend all of our secrets to raise our stats. So this is Bad Stevener's Abyss. I don't think we have to go down here, but I'm not positive. Let's just go to Low Barnet first and see... I'm gonna... No, not dock there. Do not dock at London. That was close. I almost made that mistake. I think we just want to drop down here and dock, because I'm pretty sure this is a port. I'm pretty sure. We can't... Okay, we have to seek deeper waters. Is this deeper water? No, okay. Let's try the Abyss then, I guess. Yeah, it's not really clear visually where you can and can't submerge, except for, like, in a couple places. Like, once we're out farther at sea, we can kind of go down and up where we want to. But here, we have to go down here. There we go. I kind of wish it would just sort of tell you, like, that this would disable when you couldn't. Just so we would know, you know? Oh boy. Alright, we're going up this way to Low Barnet. Now there is, I believe, a place to dock here, right? Ah, there it is. Okay. There we are. Low Barnet. Do we have... We can't drop or something awaits you? Are you kidding me? Wow. We can buy fuel for 2 Tales of Terror. Wow. Yikes. Well, let's see what we can do here. So, Storyteller, we can explore the church. I can also start just reading here, too. A sunken church with docking ports. Sediment has built up against the lower walls and long ago choked neglected crypts and crooked tombstones. The interior is sealed, yet the deep peals of the tower's bell can be felt even through a submarine hull. Let's explore the church. Oh, this is report, okay. There is no pulpit. The organ has bent, broken pipes. But Low Barnet is still a house of worship, of a sort. Groups of sailors gather in the aisles. The choir benches are clean, and face a makeshift stage. Lantern-eyed fish pass behind colorful windows of stained glass. The door to the bell tower is guarded by two burly vergers. The tridents are a nice touch. Okay. Let's trade stories, sure, why not? Your appearance and bearing attract attention. They are eager for new tales. Ah, okay. So we have to have a port report of somewhere that we can talk about. Interesting. Okay. At Low Barnet, everyday animosities are set aside in the pursuit of a fine tale. Kaganian traders mingle with Royal Navy deserters, rum-addled pirates and rubbery men. There is an air of anticipation and a tolerance for embellishment. Well, sorry guys, no embellishing. Let's witness. What's this? Lucrative beliefs. Transport a wandering parson to his next destination. Okay, this is one of those, like, grab a passenger and run around the Neath for a while. Let's witness some stories, why not? Okay. A competition is in progress. A voluble visitor tells of the Sideways Regiment, a plunderous legion of trained crabs. First, they present a mighty collective shell. Then comes the onslaught of 1,000 nippers. Why, I only escaped thanks to a timely cloud of ink from my squid, which I prevented for precisely just such an occasion. The unlikely story wins the acclaim of the congregation. Whilst her rival slumps disappointed, the visitor waves her top hat and processes to the bell tower. Its doors close behind her. Let's ask about the competition. What kind of contest is won by nonsensical lies about crabs? You approach an apprehensive seaman who is staring into the distance, perhaps imagining marching ranks of crustaceans. You ask what happened here. The competition? Best story wins. Captain says it's all in the delivery, but you need a fine yarn to spin, too. When you inquire about the winner's reward, his gaze turns wistful. If they're lucky, they get taken up. Wish I had a story to tell. Let's go to the bell tower, why not? Not on the list. Two surly vergers block your approach to the door. One points back at the congregation. Only winners allowed, he grunts. Next one's soon. Okay. Chimes. A few souls linger, gazing at the closed doors of the bell tower. You've just turned away when you hear the sonorous bong of the bell within. Its peals repeat every few seconds before coming abruptly muffled, then finally silent. An excited murmur runs through the congregation. Although you keep an eye on the bell tower door, the winner does not emerge. We now have a quality of 1. You have witnessed a story trading contest at Low Barnet. Okay. Ah, here we go. So we need to tell some stories, and then we can dump our something awaits you. Well, I guess we have to just deal with the tax man then, don't we? Because there is nowhere here we can dump our something awaits you. Well, let's go and head upstairs, because there are definitely stairs in the sea here. And let's go and get that done. An abyss. Let's take a dive here. Okay, we sink into the abyss like a coffin. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's go deeper. Why not? We failed. We lost 10 hull. That's fine. We're deeper. Ah, the ritual of feasting. Okay, so not much to do here. Let's depart. And let's go up. Oh. There we got caught in a little stream there. Let's head over to London and hopefully not turn over all our books. I don't mind paying a small tax, but if they're like, we're taking these things, then problems. Problems, definitely. Alright, let's see. Ooh. And we can't progress until we go to the Harbor Master. Somebody wants to sign on. Hey, we didn't get anything. Ah. Whew, okay. So, adventurer, we have some smuggled goodies for you. 1,000 echoes? You bet. He has a request. Okay. Something difficult. Ooh, a flute core or sorrowful. Okay. Or 7 sacks of dark drop coffee. I mean, that's like... That's weird. Why does it say find 7 limitable relics or 7 sacks of dark drop coffee? But it doesn't say anything about the coffee. Plus we have coffee here. Okay. Oh, a colossal fluke core. That's tough. Okay. 1,000 for that. I'm not sure where we would get those. Time with family, read the morning papers. Of course, let's do that. Rest in our townhouse. I do want to get some restful nights, so let's do that. Ah, good, we already had 2. All right. We did probably lose some yearning burning. I think that should be it here. I told Mr. Sachs to go away. Let's see. Okay, so he really wants some tough-to-get stuff. Lorn Fluke is a big one. I'm not sure we can take that in this ship. I don't know it's worth, like, building up to a bigger ship to take it on. How many lamentable relics do we have? 0. We have 0. Okay. Well, we already have this coffee. So let's go to the surface, and then I'm going to do one more run of coffee. Going to pick up another supply for the work. Oh, right. I should drop that off here, shouldn't I? Where is that? London. Okay, there we go. We got some fuel. Got some human souls. Not too bad. Okay. The fuel's kind of nice, actually. Let's do our port reports while we still can. Five echo for that. Quaker's Haven. I'm surprised I only get 5 echo for it, because it is, like, under Khanate attack. There we go. And low Barnet. Ah, yes, the congregation that worships stories. What did they tell you? Not too bad. Now, we do have moves in the Great Game, I think. Are we able to turn any of those into vital intelligence? Because that would be pretty awesome. Let's see, where are our moves in the Great Game? Here we go. Nope. Okay, so we can't combine those, looks like. Recent news. I think we have to have the lower version, whatever that's called. Not vital intelligence. It is the other one. What do you want? Pick up an agent. Okay. Let's see. Moving the Great Game. As I recall, they didn't really give a whole lot for that. So we're going to skip that. This could be fun to do. Oh, Port Carnelian. We'll skip it for now. I'm going to buy some more fuel. Oh, we are full on fuel. We're fuel on fuel. Let's see. I don't think we're going to burn through enough supplies. So let's sell the crate of souls. I think we can do that here. Yep. Let's see. We can Then buy one more fuel. And what else do we have here? Just the coffee and supplies. Let's just run down to the canal first. And maybe we'll burn through the supplies before we get there. If not, then that's fine. More yummies. Let it disperse. Gain disease story. Not too shabby. I do think I recall seeing someplace we can just buy lamentable relics, but I think they're kind of expensive. But let's go and deliver our coffee. Hopefully not lose too many crew. Get some surface gossip. Ooh, a vision of the surface, not too bad. A port report. And we need a wee bit more fuel. There. Perfect. Oops. Whoop, nope. Dock, please. Up we go. Someone screams. Dun dun dun. Okay, off to Naples we go. And let's do... We're not doing that again. Not doing that. No thanks. Off to Vienna. Okay. Let's deliver some coffee. 880, not too bad. Each day, the proprietor waves at the bustling blaze of the cafe. We draw a little nearer to bankruptcy. Your coffee helps delay our demise, if only by a week or two. I am grateful, I suppose. Here, this is all I can afford to pay you. This guy gives us beaucoup bucks for coffee, man. All right. We have 3. Let's go. Supplies for the work. And back to Naples. And let's see. We need some fuel, I think. Let's buy 10 fuel. And let's share news from below. Why not? And then let's go carry cargoes around the Mediterranean. Nope. Return to Avernus. And return to below. There we go. All right, let's launch. Let's run back to London. And then I'm going to need to figure out where to get lamentable relics. And I might just take a look at the wiki for that. Because, man, that is a big ask. I don't think we're ready for a Loonflork. Loonflork. Lornfluke. Wow. Words, Kurazarrh, words. Words have meaning. And pronunciations. That's going to be a meme, isn't it? A Loonflork. There should be a new mascot. Loonflork. Let's go up here. Let's drop off our goods for the great work. And then I might... Well, I'm not going to go and tackle a Lornfluke. That would just result in having no ship left. Because they have 600 health. And we deal about 25 damage a hit. So, yeah, that would be 24 shots. All the while the thing is, like, destroying us. Now, it does have 2 attacks. It has, like, a ranged attack that only deals, like, 2 damage. That one's doable. But you have to really, really stay, like, just at the farthest range of your cannons for it to resort to those attacks. And in the meantime, it's going to try to move closer to you. And if it rams you, that's more like 30 damage. Get some messages. Oh, I never had someone sign on. That's right. London, deliver supplies. Okay, got some fuel. Probably swimming in fuel right now. Let's see. Who wants to join? The brisk campaigner. I don't really need you. So let's just grab this. There we go. Drop off our port reports as usual. Oh, singular. And... okay, Colossal Flute Core and the relics. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a moment and take a look to see where we can pick those up. And then I'll be right back with all of you once we figure out where to go next. Alright, folks, it's been a couple minutes, and I was right about the Lorn Fluke, or in my case, the Loon Flork. It's not going to get old, is it? I hope not. Anyway, we are not going to beat any of those with this ship. We would need to really focus on probably getting something at least like... the 4-seed, would you do it? Forward and deck. The 4-seed could probably do it. Probably. I'd be a little bit nervous because of the 200 hull, but it has a bit of iron, and most importantly, it has both a forward and a deck slot. The forward slot would let us buy something like, let's see, we already have these guys. The Heart Ender, is it you? No. No, it's an aft weapon. It's Iron and Misery. It's naval surplus. I think we're looking at the Bandersnatch, right? Where is the Bandersnatch? There it is. Oh. It is cavernous yards. So the Bandersnatch is a very cheap but reliable forward weapon that deals 34 life damage plus whatever bonus from iron. And it has 8 seconds of stagger. So really, really nice. But it does cost money to shoot. It's like 5 echoes per shot. I don't think any of these other ones are really worth it. We've got an aft weapon. Forward. I can't really see what that says. I wish that wouldn't drop off the bottom of the screen there. But I'm pretty sure that this is... not sure. Flensing attacks. Okay, those deal, I think, direct crew damage, I want to say. But yes, so we're probably not going to be doing that yet. Sea Worm, 4 seconds of stagger. Deck forward. That's not bad. See, this one's nice because it doesn't require you to use torpedoes. So it might be something to consider. Although I do think there's actually a bigger, badder one. The only front-mounted pure cannon. The others are all flensing. I mean, it's not bad, still. And it only has 2 seconds of stagger. I think I would probably want at least the 4, if not the 6 from the Bandersnatch. So we're going to skip that for now. And we're going to focus on lamentable relics. Now, there are a couple places you can get them. Probably one of the more reliable is Vendor You can explore if you have something that awaits you and you have a smallest chance of getting one. However, I think the best way to do it is going to be to buy Foxfire candles and then go to Godfall. And I think, yeah, we have the Nakwaste Outcast. So the Nakwaste Outcast will probably actually give us a chance of getting more lamentable relics. And the nice thing about them is that they are not cargo. They're curiosities. So they will not take up any cargo space, and we can just grab as many as we want, or as many as we can hold, as many as Godfall has to offer, and then bring them back here. So I think what we'll do is, because we're already about, I want to say about half an hour into the episode, I think what we should do is let's buy the Foxfire candles. I'm going to buy probably a dozen. And let's sell off 2 more of you. Do we have solace fruit? Creative human souls. Let's go ahead and sell 1 supply, 1 creative souls, and then max out our Foxfire candles. And then we're going to launch. Oops, we're going to press the wrong button after we launch. I don't think we have anything else to do here, so you know what we could do? Well, I don't need time with family, so not much of an issue. But we could, if we were feeling dangerous, we could actually drop down here. I saw when we came down the first time, there was a stream flowing through. We could see if that's available, because it's a way to travel quickly between locations. Let's see if that stream's here. No, it's going up that way. Okay. Well, let's just go for a bit of a ride. We'll see what, my, what is this? Can we do anything here? Ah. Retrieve sunken treasure. Ooh, boy. Ooh. That seems like a bad idea. We could lose a bunch of crew. Let's leave it for now. If we had a lot more crew and or a larger ship, probably both, I'd risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's go over to Gator's Morn and we'll surface near there. I think we're about there, actually. Boom, 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 boom. I love that sort of heartbeat sound. And there's the dock. We can see it right there. Let's go ahead and we'll surface here. And there's a stream going the wrong direction. You do want to be careful about those because you can get swept away. Kind of like the slipstreams in Star Sector. Okay. A modest challenge. I'm not sure I want to do that. Let's see. So we can... Oh, interesting. The pirate poet is here. That's pretty cool. Let's try to get some intelligence. We failed, lost a crew. Okay. We did get the port report. So I did that because there is a chance of getting strategic information, which is the thing I couldn't think of. We can then turn into vital intelligence if we had at least 2 of them. So you know what? Let's go take a look. Hello, pirate poet. You're performing for a crowd outside the limpet. Verses amongst iniquity. She's halfway through the familiar baptism in glass as you approach. The pirates and corsairs as enraptured by the heavy thumps of verse as are your own crew. She moves on to her most famous work, remember Polythreme, before finally noticing you during the scream of clay. As the applause and clinking of coins fades, she tilts her head towards the pub door. Interesting. At Z, you are deadly rivals. Here, you can simply be 2 captains sharing a drink and a few stories. Drinks with them, if you have the constitution to match a clay man. A tryst with the pirate poet. You fought many times. Tales of your mighty battles are told across the Neath. Your names are often spoken together. Is this the next step? That could be fun. Not for this one, because I don't want to threaten our dynasty right now, but, interesting. Walk away. She's an enemy. If she has mistaken civility for anything more, the fault is hers. Let's do some drinks. Why not? An evening of haze and regret. Where is this? London? Benderbite? Naples? No. No, it is still the morn. Your mouth is dry, your body sore, your head... You clasp a hand to it. It burns almost as much as it aches. Memories rush back, the clap of the pirate poet's hand on your shoulder as she described the aftermath of your last encounter. Her story of countless days spent fighting her way through the slime and stench of a Z-beast's stomach. Rescued by slavers and shoveling coal until opportunity arose to escape. And then there was more. Now, just aching, all over, but mostly there. Why there of all places? A bandage. Is it a wound from an ill-judged duel? No, you recall. A parting gift, given with a smirk and a baptized with a loving splash of cheap whiskey. You peel back the fabric. A tattoo. Oh. Oh no. Interesting. An occurrence. Your encounters with the pirate poet quality is now you have reached a rapport with the pirate poet. An occurrence, your memoirs, a pirate's tattoo quality is now obscene, illegal, anatomically most improbable. You have lost 7 terror, that's weird, interesting. I'll take it. Now, I do think there is a chance if we spend or something awaits you that you can sometimes... Ooh, my. Interesting. But you can sometimes find lamentable relics here, but it's kind of rare. We come across a crew of challenge hunters exchanging heated insults with a convict privateer. It looks likely to end in blood. Yikes. Let's go for the straightforward challenge, see what we get. Oh. Victory with battle screams and razor-tipped harpoons and your help. The Chelonians rout the convict privateers. The swaggering huntress who leads them claps you on the back. Well fought, for Londoner. Come to the Carrion Sea sometime. We'll roast a sea serpent for you. She drops a saw-edged bone token into your hand and blows you a kiss. We got a whalebone token. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need anything here, so... Yeah. Ah, here's why I buy that. Okay. So if I wanted to hide stuff, I want one of these guys. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and launch. And if I can press the right button, I can turn. There we go. Let's see. We are nowhere near Godfall. But let's go ahead and we're going to submerge again. And take a bit of a trip through the Unterzee. The Unterzee. Unterzee. And away we go. Aha, here we go. So here is an example of one of these slipstreams. Probably clunk us against that. No, okay. We should be able to... Not sure why it's not sort of sweeping us along. Oh dear, I'm not sure I want any of that. Yeah, I could have sworn that it would actually push us along, but maybe not? Very weird. Off we go. There's a swirly down there. Gonna avoid the swirlies. It is very quiet and creepy down here, not gonna lie. Here are the salt lions. Here's another stream. Let's see if it actually pushes us along or not. It's very weird that it doesn't. Or didn't the first time. Okay, so we're in it now. And now what? Now we're really slow. Why are we slow? Huh. We discovered Rack. Where is Rack? I don't know. Well, let's get out of this little stream here. It's just sort of slowing us down. Yeah, we're like moving at half speed. It's very strange. Oh my. I'm kind of feeling like we should just cross here. Stay away from that thing. Ooh, I don't want that. I want no part of that, whatever that is. What is this? Oh, that's fun. I guess there's a port here. The mouth bits move a little bit. Look at that. Let's take one quick look in here. We'll get some oxygen back as we... Oh, this is Nook. Okay. Here we are. Any shops here? Oh. We do have shops in Stygian ivory. Interesting. We can sell a sunlight-filled mirror catch box for 7 caskets of sapphires each. Interesting. I'm not sure that's worth it. It's good to know. We found Nook. Interesting. A gap in this colossal Z monster's throat has been forced open with thick heart metal beams. They strain under the pressure, but hold. As you pass through, your submarine lights pass over a message carved in a floating piece of some unfortunate's hull. Beyond is Nook. Beyond is freedom. Beyond is... The rest is scratched out. Water presses against the airlock door. The breathing and slithering of the beast gives it the rhythm of a drumbeat. Sure. Let's go. Why not? Trespasser in freedom. You don your heavy diving suit and give the order to cycle the airlock. Water rushes in and you begin the slow swim down into the port. It soon becomes obvious that you are overdressed for the occasion. The people of Nook swim and breathe in the cloudy maw water with no apparent discomfort. Most are naked, with just a few clad in rotten rags that stream from their skin with no concern for modesty. None will communicate with you, if they even can. Those who acknowledge your presence just laugh silently at your bulky suit and unnecessary air hose. You'll need a different approach. Descend naked into Nook. You undress. Every button, every stitch. The door opens. Ice-cold water rushes upwards. Instinct holds your mouth shut. 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Your lungs burn, holding in the last gulp of air. Your legs thrash. You can't hold it in. It escapes. You're choking on water. It forces its way into your lungs, the taste of burning salt suffocating every attempt to gasp, scream, or... Then, through the exhaustion and the panic, you realize you're breathing. It's hard work. Your lungs fight against the weight. But it's enough. You can tolerate it, at least for now. The liberal application of wine will make this process easier. In future, bring a cask. Interesting. So we got a taste of freedom. Take from the weak. Ouch. That's a pretty bad challenge. Let's see. Let's get a port report. Why not? Okay, so we get 3 tolerances. Okay. A vile place. Festering. Acidic. No laws but those of tooth and claw, written in scars. Civilization? Impossible. Making tea would be a logistical impossibility. Yet the inhabitants seem content. Many have come here from London, the Connate, the Presbyteriate, abandoning cultured life for this tenuous existence. They grin, their mouths full of stolen flesh, or float naked and carefree. Many have nothing and nothing to lose. A group of swimmers dart past, hunting gleefully. One squeezes your shoulder companionably. You've never met her before. Okay. Let's see. Let's mingle. Why not? They acknowledge your presence, but little more. Most shrink back, assuming you mean harm. Others deliberately swim just above you in a crude attempt at intimidation. They carry bone knives or tooth-tipped spears. A few gesture to you, in welcome? Invitation? It's unclear. The slightly glutinous water makes speech impossible, so the natives have developed a language of signs. You can interpret the most basic, a finger pulled across the throat, for example, is one of the more polite invitations to depart. Let's swim upwards. Let's see. We can gaze up through the maw, or we can investigate an etched tooth house. A flinty latitudinarian keeps its upper cavities filled with compressed air, allowing a number of activities otherwise impossible in watery Nook. Ah, here we go. The external surface of the tooth is covered with engravings, rows of battling soldiers, some with the heads of dogs, a mountain ablaze, ships riding on a river, and each ship has a human mouth. You swim inside and up to chambers of eggy air. Ah. Rats. I don't have any recent news. The latitudinarian watches and listens. He keeps a merciless peace within his house, and cares not a damn for what happens outside it. I guess we're going back down. Bye, guys. Swim down. And I think we have to go... because we only have 1 tolerance left. Let's swim down, why not? Ooh. We can accept a scandalous invitation. Oh my. That is scandalous. Two Nook folk, languorously entangled, swim past. Their fingers twine in the water. Their arms stray over bare skin. One smiles at you, beckons. Now we'll go down. So we can trade memories of Nook for phosphorescent nodules. Down the writhing gullet, why not? Ooh, interesting. Uh-oh. Probably should have thought about that. Let's see. We could keep swimming, but we don't have any phosphorescent nodules. Ah, that's what they're for. Okay. Abandon your dive. Okay, we didn't get wounded. Whew. Let's just go back up. I don't think we need nodules. And I don't want to find out that they are like cargo. So let's head back up. And we are going to the submarine. Ah, air. There we go. That's all for now. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to call the episode here because I got distracted by these underwater goodies. And then we'll pick up next time with going to Godfall and exploring the depths there for our lamentable relics for the Venturer. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. It's good to be back and recording again after that crazy snowstorm. And I hope all of you are staying warm and safe, assuming you're watching this contemporaneously. If not, then, well, I hope weather's good wherever you are. Anyway, everyone, as always, my name has been Kurazarrh. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.